7, 6, 3, 2, Helsinki.
Green shirted people.
But do we go up or down? Isn't this one where we kind of go down and then back up again? All right, looking for gate F15, Turkish Airlines, to Kuala Lumpur, refuel, then to Sydney. Almost 20 hours. Jill and I are going to be in that plane. And the Turkish Airlines A350, but in business class, so we're not going to be lacking any comfort. Thank goodness. But nonetheless, this is going to be the craziest trip I've ever done. 20-hour flight, just a little over 24 hours in Sydney to basically turn around and come back and start all over again. All right, we'll see you guys in the plane, and I will give you the first clue to riddle number 7 from Istanbul to Sydney. You guys ready? Don't go away. Stay and play.
Hello, Ms. Goralski.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you. May I take your main course?
Yes, please. I would love to have the shrimp.
Shrimp.
Pops. Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. May I take your main course?
I'm going to do the lamb shank.
Lamb shank.
What do you think? Good choice?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Anyways, welcome to Turkish Airlines, A350. Beautiful airplane. En route to Kuala Lumpur and then en route to Sydney. So basically we're flying Istanbul to Sydney with a 1.5 hour stop in Kuala Lumpur. Total travel time 18 hours and 25 minutes. This is going to be the longest flight Jill and I have ever done. The one prior to this was Dubai to LA. I think was around 16 hours, maybe just a little bit under. But anyways, almost 19 hours in a plane. And plus the 2.5 hours we did from Cairo to Istanbul. Anyways, everything's been kind of smooth. We're running a little bit late. They said we're going to be pushing back in 15 minutes. So I thought this would be a perfect time to give you guys the next riddle. First, my thoughts on Turkish Airlines A350. Love it. Jill and I are in the honeymoon suite, they call it. So they kind of like stagger the suites so that every second one is actually close by. If you're sitting beside, like literally we're beside each other right now, but if you're sitting beside someone who you don't know, there's like a little divider that slides up so you can get your privacy. The suites themselves, on the positive side, super private. You know, lots of little cubby holes and storage, but nothing crazy when it comes to additional storage. I like the little under foot storage that they have there, so I can put my small bag of things that I want access to and it's not in the way, so that's a really, really nice feature. I have slept in this suite on a couple occasions before. My only complaint is that when you're kind of like tucking your legs into like the little cubby hole, it's fairly narrow, and I'm 5'10". I find it a little tight, so if you're a taller person, you may find the sleeping arrangements just a little bit claustrophobic. But again, kind of first world problems. The fact that you're actually able to be in a pretty private suite like this and have a full lay down seat that turns into a bed, I really better just stop my belly aching. But if I was to look for something negative, that's about it. Lots of options on a very large touchscreen TV for entertainment, so probably going to watch a movie or two during this 18 and a half hours. Really nice selection of foods on the menu, nice selection of Turkish wines. We've already placed our order. The Turkish Airlines also prides themselves with the chef on board. So the chef came by with his little chef outfit, took our orders, and Jillian's having the shrimp, and I'm going to have the braised lamb. A really nice wine list today, but nothing different or nothing new that we haven't tried, but super happy that those particular wines are on the menu because I know exactly the ones that I want, the ones that I like, but I might try something new today as well. Anyways, I think that's it for the seat tour. Lots of, you get obviously your charging outlet. Also here, this is like a little safe, so you could actually lock your passport and your wallet in there if you're ever fearful someone would come by and take it. At least you could lock up your stuff. I have heard of situations like that where people have been robbed on planes when they're asleep and the crew is kind of like nodding off or resting behind the curtain, so to speak. Take a little video of you plating?
Yeah, sure.
That's a lamb shank. And it looks really, really good. So I'm going to have to dig in and see if it tastes as good as it actually looks. Yum, yum, yum. So, look at this, Jill. I've never seen anything like that on an airplane before. Amazing. Well, everybody, welcome back. We've traveled 3,144 kilometers. We got another 5,687 kilometers to go. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the Stage 7 first clue to solve the riddle. Where tall ships anchored by cliffs of white, a sheltered cove came into sight. Charts were drawn of plants untold, a new world secret quietly unfold. See if I can read that one more time without slipping up. Where tall ships anchored by cliffs of white, a sheltered cove came into sight. Charts were drawn, plants untold, a new world secret quietly unfold. Alright guys, that is the clue number 1 for the 7th riddle. Hope you've been enjoying this series. I'm going to have a little nap or a little sleep, and when I come back I will move on to clue number 2. See you soon. Stick around. Whoa. Welcome back, everybody. I just woke up from... I slept on and off for about 6 hours. I don't know, Jill, what do you think? I think the seats are a little uncomfortable. They're pretty rock hard. And you can only lie on one side. I only felt like I could lie on my left side, and I want to lie on my right. The configuration just doesn't work. If you lie on your back, it's not bad. I don't know did you hear me snoring?
No.
No snoring. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. We have, actually 2 hours left to get to Kuala Lumpur. I thought it was just over an hour. It's 1:59 in the morning in Istanbul, so I'm not quite on my target. Maybe I'll go back to sleep I was like, I wanted to sleep sleep until something like 5 or 6 in the morning Istanbul time to try to stay on there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go back to bed on the next flight. That's what I'll do. But who knows? I'm going to try to use that strategy. Jillian's using no strategy. She's just been a mess the entire trip. Right, Jilly? This is a terrible angle. Like, can you help that out? Jillian says no. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to get the clue for the 7th riddle. So hang tight. Don't go away. Second clue coming up. All right, everybody, here you go, ready for the second clue. Years would pass and chains would ring, a colony born from suffering, not built on gold or noble sway, but exile's shore far, far away. So let's do that one more time. Years would pass and chains would ring, a colony born from suffering, not built on gold or noble sway, but exile's shore far, far away. So there you go, guys. That is your second clue to the 7th riddle. First person across the line gets a $50 US dollars plus a $100 gift certificate at our sponsor, maravillanairit.com, for all your vacation needs in Bucerias. If you're looking to do a winter vacation in the sun, later this 2025 or later this 2025 or into 2026, go to maravillanairit.com. You can send an email to Jillian, info@maravillanairit.com, and when you make the booking, let her know that Joel sent you, and you will receive 10% off any bookings a week or greater. All right, guys, put the camera away for now. We're going to be landing in Kuala Lumpur in, just over an hour, I think. So that's great. And we'll have an hour and a half on the ground, so maybe I'll try to nap a little bit more before I wake up and have a breakfast. Okie dokie. Back soon. Stick around. Don't go away. Don't touch that dial. Alright guys, over halfway through Kuala Lumpur. We got off the plane for about an hour and a half, now back on board. I don't know, maybe 20 plus minutes till we take off. We got about 8 plus hours of flying time before we reach Sydney. Looks like we're going to get a nice little breakfast and just sit back and relax. Come back to you guys once breakfast is served, and then as we're almost in Sydney, we'll just kind of wrap her up and give you the final clue. So don't touch that dial. Make sure you stick around to solve a riddle number 7 as we fly all the way from Cairo to Istanbul, Istanbul to Kuala Lumpur, and now to Sydney, all in one go. 24 hours in Sydney, and we're basically turning around and going right back to Cairo. A little loco. Fine. Oh yeah, there's a comrade sucks. Alright everybody, welcome back. Wow, this is a long day. But I think mission accomplished. Slept maybe just over 4 hours on this flight, plus 5 hours on the other. So like 9-ish hours in total. The objective was to basically sleep as much on these planes, to stay as much on Turkey time as possible, or European time if you want to call it. We'll get into Sydney here in just under 2 hours. 2 hours and 6 minutes, that's what the screen says. And then the objective once we get there, which is around 7:30 p.m., is to get to our hotel, check in, go out for dinner around 9:30, maybe 10 o'clock. And finish around midnight, head back to the hotel, or maybe even, hang out and do a little bit of a later night in Sydney. But stay up till around 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and then basically go to sleep at that time and then sleep all day. I made arrangements to extend our checkout, paid a little extra, so that we have the room till 7 p.m. So maybe we get up at 5 or 6 p.m., wake up, have a little coffee, a little breakfast, treat it like it's morning as opposed to night, head to the airport, basically check in and head back to Cairo, all the way back to Cairo. And essentially during those flights is stay on European time. Alright, I'm going to wrap this video up, but before I do that, I'm going to go to the third and final clue to solve the 7th riddle. Are you guys ready? Don't touch that dial. Stick around, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, just like that. Magic. Alright, so the first person to guess the riddle gets $50 and also a $100 gift certificate from maravillanairit.com, our sponsor. And if you're looking to do a winter vacation later in 2025 or early 2026, go to maravillanairit.com, check out all of our vacation rentals there. Send an email to Jillian, info@maravillanairit.com, and let her know that Joel sent you, and you'll get an extra 10% off any of our rentals, provided it's a week or more rental. Alright, so here is verse 3, or clue number 3. No opera sails, no city grand, but the bay where cook first stepped on land. His name was taken from nature's array. What is this place? It's called blank. Alright, one more time. No opera sails, no city grand, but the bay where cook first stepped on land. His name was taken from nature's array. What is this place? It's blank. And this is a two-worded clue, or two-worded solution, sorry, the riddle. So again, when you're going to go to open up the website and put in the password, you're going to put in all in lower caps, and you're going to put both words together. Okay, so like the bird will be THEBIRD. I'm giving an example. All right, good luck, everyone. Hope you're enjoying our little adventure. And it's awesome. We're having a great time, and I hope you're enjoying that with us. And on that note, we'll see you in video number 8, coming up next when we head back from Sydney all the way to Cairo in one go. Nos vemos. Hasta luego and adios. This is Turkish Airlines, aqui, still at 30,000 feet above Australia, 2 hours outside of Sydney.